Yo, welcome back to more Tsukihime. So last time we found out that apparently Akiya is transferring to has transferred to Shiki's school from the Asakami Academy, which is pretty sweet and also crazy. They have been spending more time together, especially in the past day, and throughout the route. So for her to do this now, I'm sure it'll here in a bit it'll inevitably lead to some sweet interactions, some more incredulousness from Shiki. Sure it'll be funny. It does make me think in the future if Roashiki ever pops up with the school being his base, whether she might be dragged into that one of these days. I say dragged into it, but I feel like she'd willingly help Shiki at that point. She is like Shiki's healer, in a way. By the whatever means she heals, probably magic. Because I don't know yet, like if the Tonos are also a family of mages on top of having this inversion impulse, because that if that's the case, that's actually pretty crazy. Because yeah, I mean it's a possibility. We wouldn't know because magic is passed on to the eldest child. That would have been Akiya, even though Shiki was made to be Roshiki's replacement. He never had the opportunity. He was still sent away to the Arimas. So yeah, a lot more secrets to learn basically, about the Tonos, about Akiya probably, and maybe just the world in general. Who knows, man? But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say going into it, man. Let's keep going. Third period starts and English class begins. The sound of fluent English goes in one ear and out the other. My head is only full of thoughts about Akiya right now. This English is just a noise to me. As always, Akiya is Akiya. If she's going to transfer to my school, couldn't she at least tell me? No, more importantly, she transferred to my school when there's no advantage for her to do so. Oh. Pain again. Sharp pain in my neck. Whoa. Red screen. I fall onto my desk. Whoa. This is bad. I can hardly move. Is it anemia again? Then it's just as always. It's normal. It'll pass. I'm in class. I have to recover. Look, the English teacher is reading aloud. The blackboard. I was gonna do another rhyme, like passing class, but the moment's too serious. The blackboard. Chalk. Chalk dust. English. The sound of chalk scraping. Teacher. Teacher. Adult. Podium. The creaking podium. Desk. 36 desks. Student. Students. 36 students. 3 days ago there were 37. Window. Sky. Schoolyard. Sun. Unpopular. Lonely. Cold. Frightened. Uneasy. Something. Desire. 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 Oh boy. Oh man. We know that desire impulse. Alright, who's saying this? Tono-kun. Hey, are you alright, Tono-kun? My eyes open wide at the sound of the teacher's voice. Sweat rolls down my forehead. My body is cold. My breathing is ragged. What is it, Tono-kun? If you are not feeling well, you can rest. No, I'm fine. It has passed. I see. Well, don't push yourself. Your grades are good, so it is acceptable to take an occasional rest. Your progress will be satisfactory even with some handicaps. The English teacher's words lack a little consideration for the other students. I once again declare I am fine and resume class. Poor Shiki. Gotta live with this, thinking it's anemia. At lunch, the classroom gets frantic. I take a deep breath. I've been hot since this morning. Maybe I have caught a cold. My whole body feels languid. What, Tono? Are you still sticking around here? Yeah. I don't feel too well today. I can't go to the cafeteria, so can you please get me something? I'll have the usual. No, I don't mind, but is that alright? Your dear sister seems to be having trouble in the cafeteria. Yeah, we haven't had an opportunity to see her yet. Ah, that's right. She's always been at a ladies' academy, so she wouldn't know anything about how a normal school cafeteria system works. I can distinctly imagine Akiya standing in the cafeteria not knowing what to do. That's funny. But yeah, she's been at this fancy academy. Now she's with the plebeians. Damn, I can't leave her like that. Tono, wait up. I'm coming too. Of course he is. I dash out of the classroom. Close behind me, Arihiko follows a bit more energetic than usual. Alright, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Akiya stands aghast in the center of the crowded cafeteria. She looks as if she does not know what to do. Jeez, what is she doing? I hurry over to Akiya. Akiya. Ni-san. In that instant, I see her face on the verge of tears and my chest starts to hurt. Come on over here. You don't like the crowds, right? Yes. That sprite still disturbs me. Because, you know, not wanting to see her almost crying face a second longer, I strongly pull Akiya out of the cafeteria. Strongly. Here, you should be able to relax here. I'll go buy us some lunch, so just sit at this bench. Yes, I apologize for the trouble, Ni-san. It's alright. I'll hear about it later. Arihiko, I'm going to get lunch, so take care of Akiya, okay? Why are you asking me all of a sudden? Look, I'll go buy lunch and you keep your sister company, Tono. What's the matter, Arihiko? Aren't you going to call me Oni-san? I'll tell you right now, but I won't give you a chance like this in the future. I whisper to Arihiko. He whispers back, maintaining our secrecy. Right, but I can't be with her alone all of a sudden. If it was any other woman, I'd agree, but your sister is just too high class. It's true. This isn't like you at all. Are you scared of Akiya? Yeah, to be honest, I am. Since she is the type I've never win against, I'd like to concentrate on getting information in the first round. Why is he always this funny at strange times? Alright, then can you go get lunch for the three of us? Leave it to me. What does your sister want? I'm too scared to buy her ordinary cafeteria bread. As if I would know. You transferred here, so curry bread and coffee milk will be good enough. Roger. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Arihiko returns to the building in a dash. Yeah, let's talk, Akiya. Seem to be very good friends with him, Ni-san. Huh? Where did all her vulnerability go? She's suddenly back to normal. Yeah, we get along especially. Importantly, can you answer me? That person, what is he to you, Ni-san? What is he? He's just an unwanted but inseparable guy who's been with me since middle school. No, that's not what we're talking about. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we go with here? She's pretending to be naive until just now. That's funny. I should introduce Arihiko. I mean, that's the topic she's trying to go to. I feel like we should just get this out of the way. Yeah, why'd you transfer? Arihiko's just one of my classmates. But you haven't answered my question either. Very well. What is it, Ni-san? What is it? Why have you transferred to this school? What possible reason could you have for transferring to a second-rate elevator school? So you say, Ni-san. But I can go to school wherever I choose. I do not need to explain myself to you. Don't be stupid. I'm your brother. I can't just overlook things that are against your best interests. Frankly, I can't see any benefit in you transferring to this school. Since our old man isn't around anymore, it's my responsibility to look out for you. What? It's not fair to say things like that at times like these. Not fair is my line. What were you thinking, transferring without even telling me? I won't accept this transfer until I hear a good reason. If I'm not satisfied with the reason, I'll send you right back to your own. A brief moment later, she raises a brave face. Here we go. I was worried about you, Ni-san. Is that not a sufficient reason? Eh? Hang on. What do you mean worried about me? What sort of reason is that for transferring? Well, looking at your unruly behavior recently, I decided that in order to prevent you from disgracing the Tono name, I would have to keep a close eye on you. Akiya explains clearly. Erk. When she says unruly behavior, I can't help but nod. It's true, my everyday life since coming here has surely been an annoyance to Akiya and the others. That's a fair tsundere answer, Akiya. But transferring is still a bit much, isn't it? What about your friends? That's none of your concern, Nissan. If you feel even a little bad for me, then all you have to do is change your way of thinking from now on. Akiya turns sharply away. Hair flip. Well, this is just the way she is. Alright, do as you please. But one day, you'll regret it. Don't say things like that. That's fine. I wasn't thinking of having you worry over me, Nissan. With the sound of exasperation, Akiya starts to sulk. Okay. Here you go, lunch for 3 people, huh? What, am I interrupting something? No, nothing of the sort, senpai. You are a friend of Nissan? I am Tonoshiki's younger sister, Akiya. It is a pleasure to meet you. Akiya bows softly. Cool, I've known Tono since junior high, but today was the first time I found out about you, Akiya-chan. Maybe he's still holding a grudge against me for not telling him about her, as he says things he doesn't have to. Alright, Arihiko, let's eat. Lunch break is short, so there's no time for chit-chat with Akiya. I ignore Akiya. Here's curry bread and milk, and you can eat them here. Wait. There isn't much time, so you can't take too long over them. I thought Arihiko was giving it to her. I know that. I'm not a child, so you don't have to explain every little thing to me. Arihiko boos at me. Ignoring them, I open my own bread and stick this munch, munch, munch. Like a pyramid, it's like half a pyramid of munch. Right. Lunch is over, so it's time to go back to class. Nissan? Akiya speaks up timidly. Looking over, I see that she hasn't even opened her curry bread yet. What is it, Akiya? You're not hungry? It's not that, it's just... She glances upward like she's embarrassed or something. Could you teach me how to eat these? Why are you being so adorable? And what am I supposed to say? What do you mean how to eat them? You just break open the wrapper and eat it. Oh, maybe she's never had food, like, from a wrapper. That's funny. It's not hard, is it, Toto? Arihiko, sorry, but could you go get a napkin from the cafeteria? Me? I nod silently. It's a school building again. Alright, give it to me. You open the bag here, like this. And you just bite into it. It's okay, but don't expect too much for the taste. Baku-san's cooking and this are like heaven and earth. Really, Nissan? I'm not kidding. But what are you going to say? Don't tell me that even though you've transferred to our school, you can't eat our food. I don't want to think less of you. Wow. No, it's not that. It's just, this bread, it's so big, I don't think I could get it into my mouth. One said you have to eat it all in one bite. It's bread, so you bite off a bit at a time. Dude, Akiya's like never... I don't understand, like... I don't know. Yes. Thank you, Nissan. I like to think that up till this point, Akiya has just always eaten her small portion food in one bite. Saying so, Akiya starts to bite into the curry bread. I don't think there ever was a girl getting this nervous to start eating curry bread. It's a few minutes after Akiya finished her lunch. Arihiko's appearance doesn't seem to bother her as they are engaged in pleasant conversation. So, Inui-san, have you been a friend of Nissan since junior high school? Yeah, I've known him for about 5 years now. He's been a bothersome guy since the moment we met. I helped him out with all kinds of stuff, and before I knew it, he kind of grew on me. Arihiko, that's the wrong word. Oh, whatever you want to call it, we're stuck with each other. Arihiko laughs. Yeah, Kind of like how stuff sticks to the bottom of your shoe. Heyo. I guess we both give each other a lot of trouble. I returned Arihiko's laugh cynically. That sprite is so good. Somehow Akiya seems to be having trouble stomach. Can I ask you something? Certainly, if it is something I can answer. Well, I've been wondering for a while. Tono has chronic anemia, right? Was he always like this? The amazing thing about Arihiko is how he is so straightforward when asking awkward questions like this. Yes, Nissan has been anemic since birth. But all the people of the Tono family have similar problems. His is not a special case. Yes, father suffered from manic depression, divergent identity disorder to give it its full title. God damn. In the past I've compared Tono Shiki to Ryogi Shiki a lot, but I kind of joked about it with the fact that in this visual novel there's Shiki and Shiki, and I'm like, haha, but that's a different thing, and Kara no Kyokai, and it is, but what the fuck? He had a split personality too? Is that also a thing with the Tonos? What the fuck? Though father's wasn't severe enough to cause muddiness of memory. It could explain why Roa Shiki, like him being Shiki and Roa within the same body, is Shiki's able to maintain his control because it's kind of inherent to them. I don't know. I didn't know. But looking back on so it was a medical so it was a medical condition, that old man. Looking back, it may have been because of his condition. Lunch break's over, Tono. Don't complain to me about it. Come on, Akiya, you should hurry back to your classroom. It'll be embarrassing to be late on your first day at school. I understand. Take care, Nissan. As the bell resounds, we return to our classrooms. What should I do now? Well, obviously we know it's classroom. I don't know, before I was probably overthinking it, you know, but contextually it seemed like it. At the very least, we know the anemia thing is common to the Tonos. The events which happened during lunch break still weigh on my mind. I'm sure she can walk home alone, but I feel I ought to go and check on Akiya. I walk along the corridor lit by the fading sun. I think Akiya's class is first grade, class 1. The classroom is silent. A girl stands alone in the empty red classroom. I feel like it's like just way deeper red than it should be. Alone, a girl with long, faintly red hair is preparing to leave. No matter how I look at her, she's Akiya. So why? Why do I feel as if I am seeing a stranger for the first time? Oh. Okay. Nissan? As she calls out to me, the dizziness subsides. You're Akiya, right? Nissan, are you feeling poorly again? Akiya addresses me in her usual tone. Looking at Akiya's black hair, I feel that, without a doubt, this is my own little sister, Tono Akiya. Dude, he's having trouble, man. Nah, it's nothing. Come on, Akiya, it's time to go back. If you're not doing anything, do you want to walk home together? Yes, if you don't mind, let's walk home together. Now let's get away from this school, dude. For some reason, Akiya smiles tenderly. My heart thumps. Perhaps it's the dizziness from earlier, or perhaps the strangeness of seeing Akiya in my own school. For some reason, my heart beats far harder than it needs to. I leave the school building with Akiya. As we reach the school gates, I catch sight of Senpai waving at me. Dude, few people have pointed it out at this point. I can't fucking remember what Ciel's original voice is, and at some point I've added an accent to her voice. me see if I can remember what it was. I think it was just like a soft, like just calm voice. I don't know.
Ah, you came at last, Tono-kun.
Huh, senpai? What are you doing standing here like this?
Geez, I wasn't just standing here. I was waiting for you, Tono-kun. But
somehow, at a glance, she realizes that Akiya and I are walking home together.
Tono-kun, is this your little sister?
Senpai throws a sidelong glance at Akiya. I think I like this voice for Seo. I don't know. Senpai throws a sidelong glance at Akiya. Oh yeah, right. Akiya says nothing. Nothing is said, but both Senpai and Akiya tell me with their eyes to introduce me to this person. It seems like this is going to be a really tiresome job. Just try to put a number 2 between those two words. Senpai, this is my younger sister Akiya. She transferred to our school just today. Akiya bows to Senpai.
I see. Hello. My name is Ciel, and I'm a friend of Tono-kun.
What is it? Senpai, you sounded like you were waiting for me. What's going? This is so funny, dude. Because it's like, it was implied like in the arcade route that Ciel knows about Akiya, or to some extent, or because she when we were hurt, she immediately thought to take Shiki to Akiya, right? So it's like, and I think Ciel even said, yeah, Akiya doesn't like me. I can tell she doesn't like me.
Well, it just happened that I wanted to spend a little time with you, but since it's already late today, I'll leave it for another time. Bye, Tono-kun.
Maybe. Hopefully, Roshiki gets taken down and you can live out your life. Ah, Senpai leaves without giving me a chance to stop her. I walk with Akiya towards the mansion. Frankly, it's difficult. If I look beside me, I can see Akiya walking with her long hair fluttering. Akiya is silent and graceful, the perfect daughter of a respected family. Why can't I think of anything to say? Even though I see Akiya at home every day, I somehow feel some tension walking home toward the mansion. We arrive at the mansion. Akiya steps forward to open the gate, but as if remembering something, turns to me.
I have one question. How close are you to that person called Ciel, Nissan?
Oh, here we go. Abruptly, she asks an extremely forward question. Not especially close. We're just friends from school. Justin magic. We cross the courtyard and arrive at the door. As Izui is not waiting at the gates and Kohaku is not sweeping the garden, there is no sign of either of them today. Also, Ciel's just awesome. Ah. Yes? The style building you were talking about, if that's okay. The detached building? Murmuring, Akiya's brow creases with concern. This can only go well.
Please do not. It was sealed up many years ago. Nissan, even you are not permitted to go there.
Having stated this, it's a bit past 5 in the evening. There's about an hour of free time before dinner. Between now and dinner, should I spend time in my room or... Oh my god. Okay, let's go. It's bugging me how Akiya said that. She said not to enter the detached building under any circumstances. The way is only located there. I do feel like I want to take a look at it. I guess it's alright if I don't get caught. Exactly, we gotta hurry. Run, Shiki. Here we go. The sun has set and it is pitch black outside. I walk through the woods, which seem more like a forest. I didn't remember quite where it was, but as I enter the forest, my feet automatically head toward the detached building. This is already going great. Even if I forgot where it was, I guess my body remembers how to get there. At any rate, I am able to get to the detached building without getting lost. Parts are deteriorated. As I put my hand on the door, I notice that it is unlocked. Uh-oh. It is dark inside, as expected. I smell the tatami mats and the shoji and somehow feel comfortable even though I can't see anything. As I enter the Japanese-style room, a chill runs through my spine. This Japanese-style room was interesting. But it's weird. I feel the same sense of incompatibility I had when I was first shown my room after I came back to this mansion. Maybe because the Arima's house was Japanese style. I feel like I've lived here all my life. Or maybe, if I recall, in the past, when we were playing in the yard, maybe it wasn't just me and Akiya. Dun dun dun. Ouch. I feel a pain in my neck. It might be my anemia, but my body feels like lead. This is bad. I have to go back to my room. It might be too late, Cheeky. I'm so sorry. I shake my head lightly, and I decide to go back to my room before I really faint. Oh. 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 Thank goodness the happy music kicked in, or Kohaku just suddenly appearing on screen would have scared me way more. It still scared me. I'm still actually perturbed. I actually feel like similar to when I saw Arcueid like just casually sitting, waiting for Shiki after he killed her. I have a similar feeling. Why are you here?
Oh, hello, Shiki-san.
The room. Like a sitcom. Laugh track. I look around to see what I can do. Like Kramer. There's no place to hide. Besides, she's already like, what the fuck, Shiki? You're thinking of hiding? She's already greeted you. Yeah, she told me today. She told me, but please don't come here again. I'll let you go this time. Monka S.
This building is old and a bit dangerous,
but it still makes sense. I'm sorry, but what was this building used for? You say it's not used now, but did someone use it before?
Yes, this used to be the servants' residence.
Oh, I see.
Before you went to the Arimas, this mansion had many servants.
That's right, Akiya did say that she sent, like, the rest of them away.
It was impossible to let all the servants live in the mansion, so Makihisa-sama constructed this detached building.
I see, this place was the servants' residence. It does make sense now that she mentions it. Yeah, that does make more sense. If you have a mansion this big, such a thing would be certainly needed. But why? Why is Akiya trying to get me away from this place?
Shiki-san, we should go back to the mansion or Akiya-sama might find out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shake off the faint doubt remaining and decide to go back to the mansion with Kohaku-san. Here's my concern. Have accelerated, like, Shiki's, condition as far as, like, Roa's influence and, more of that lust, that destructive impulse. Like, it builds up throughout the route, as it has in the first two routes. But it also, especially in TLs, but also, like, my choices can accelerate it, and I've hit some bad endings, like, because of it. I'm concerned that's gonna be the case now, but I guess we'll see. Dinner, as usual, is a quiet affair, which is me and Akiya. The only thing different is the way Akiya is acting. Until now, whenever my tableware would make noise, Akiya would look up with a scowl. Today, however, Akiya makes quite a lot of clattering herself. Oh boy. In the end, I'm going back to my room. Please clean up my dinner. Saying so, she leaves the dining room. She wasn't like that when we were walking back together. Isui says nothing. Kohaku-san collects the tableware, smiling as ever. And then, from the lobby, I hear the sound of someone falling. Oh dear. Akiya! Fearing the worst, I race towards the lobby. Huh. There, I see Akiya leaning on the stairs. Her breathing is irregular, and I can hear her wheezing from here. Her face is pale, and there are beads of sweat on her skin. I can see with a single glance that she is not okay. Are you having a Tono moment, Akiya? Hey, Akiya. Don't come near me. I leave you like that. I'm fine, just don't come any closer, Nissan. Akiya just breathed painfully. Oh, just breathes painfully. There's something wrong with me. For a moment, I feel it resembles the figure of Yumizuka Satsuki. Wow. Akiya, I'm fine, so please don't come near me. If you come near me, there's no way I'll be able to. So don't come any closer. As long as you are not around, I'll be fine, so. Definitely sounds like a Tono moment. With an audible sound, Akiya collapses once more. Oh god. Kohaku, can we do something? Akiya-sama? Kohaku-san passes me, running toward Akiya. She whispers something to Akiya and helps her up. With Kohaku-san's help, Akiya returns to her room. What was that about? I really don't understand. Akiya's tormented condition telling me not to come near her, yet she lets Kohaku-san help her.
Shiki-sama.
Hisui, what was that? Why was Akiya like that?
At times, Akiya-sama lapses into sudden
dyspnea. I'm gonna Google that. Just as with your anemia, Akiya-sama too is a member of the Tono family. Right. Ah. Members of the Tono family do have such conditions. Yep, she said it earlier. Akiya said that during lunch. It can't be. Akiya always seems so healthy.
Akiya-sama tried her best to keep it a secret from you. You were also ordered not to speak to Shiki-sama about it.
There's nothing to be said. I can only look aghast up the stairs Akiya just ascended.
Well then, good night. Please leave Akiya-sama's condition to Ne-san. As Makihisa-sama was under her care for many years, she has medical experience.
I guess so. If we leave Akiya to Kohaku-san, I'm sure she'll be fine. Since there doesn't seem to be anything else like
Shiki-sama, it is rare for Akiya-sama to be like that. Since it can be easily relieved with medication, I do not think that you need to worry. Rather than being concerned with her treatable condition, Akiya-sama is concerned more about your health, Shiki-sama.
I know. Damn it, I'm a crappy older brother. I guess I really didn't realize anything at all.
You do not know anything?
Hisui murmurs to herself, looking down. Hisui? What is it? Don't say that even you feel bad.
No, it is just, Shiki-sama, do you really remember nothing about the detached building?
Oh, wait, Hisui, are you gonna tell us something? Eh? Remember what? Hisui, that's...
You really became Tonoshiki, did you not, Shiki-sama?
Whoa. Hisui?
That detached building fell into disuse right after you left for the Arima family. Makihisa-sama decided to demolish it, but as Akiya-sama objected strongly, it remains standing today.
She objected for it to remain standing.
So Shiki-sama, if you think anything at all of Akiya-sama, please do not approach that detached building.
Okay. Saying so, Hisui leaves the room as if she were running. You know, I didn't expect her to tell us much, but... And it does, of course it doesn't make sense to Shiki right now. But you really became Tonoshiki, did you not, Shiki-sama? Like, that's more than I thought you would say. Damn, I really should have respected Akiya's wish, dude. Oh, I think I fucked up. Saying so, Hisui leaves the room as if she were running. It's 10 o'clock and all the mansion's lights go off. I can't sleep. Akiya, the detached building, she wants to keep a secret from me. I can't, dude. I I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I'm sorry. You see the name of my channel. But hold on. Hiswee's words bother me, but I went to the detached house earlier. I know there's nothing there. I'll keep quiet tonight and sleep. Wait, what? Damn it, you couldn't let me have my Kirei moment to see what happened. But that's fine. I'll live with my choice. I could have just picked the other one, and I feel like I'm still gonna have a detriment here because of still choosing it, but I don't know. I guess I'll see. Hot. Hot. My throat, dry with thirst, hot. I can't sleep like this. I'll go and get a drink of water. Wait, what? Whoa, dude, what the fuck? It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. It is hot. Suddenly I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot and the face looks quite insane. It is just so hot. It seems I found my prey. Strangling her from behind. Whoa, it's all over. It seems that the unknown woman has died just from that. I am just so hot. Taking the dead body, perhaps I bit into its throat. Whoa! There's a gurgling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck, my thirst is quenched. I don't understand. The sound of heavy breathing. Does this act really excite me so much? I stick my finger in the chest of the dead body. Jesus. The sound of crushing meat, the sound of breaking bones. The sound of a heart being ripped out with my bare hand. As I watch, my head fills with pure white. This, the ultimate pillage. The height of immorality. Just gazing at it, I feel hot. You might say it's negative pleasure, but for making one hot, it's still the same. I don't understand. Hot blood dripping from my mouth, I gaze up at the night sky entranced. My long hair waves around. Above is the spiraling sky. Such a beautiful silver moon. And so, I don't understand. I am just only hot. Oh no, dude, what have I done? What have I done? Fuck. Okay, so either this is supposed to happen, quote unquote, or the fact that I doubled down on the on the detached building choice may have led to this point and like driving Shiki further down the point. But hold up, dude, Shiki just went full vampire mode there, dude. Fucking A. Deep dream. Unable to take it, I leap out of bed. I start to breathe heavily. I press my hand over my mouth and resist the urge to throw up. What was that? A dream. It was a dream. But what was that? Why did I have such a terrible dream of killing people and drinking their blood? I try and catch my breath. The thirst in my throat. The feeling of biting flesh. The pleasure burning through my brain as I killed. These things, why do they seem so real? I can even remember perfectly the feel and sound of the heart as it was ripped out. I continued to gasp hungrily for air. I don't know if it was really pleasure. It was just excitement condensed like a bullet fired straight into my head. Gah. My breath stops as I remember. Then perhaps that impact could be something called pleasure. Why did that kind of dream? I looked down at my, please, yes, I was about to say, are you covered in blood? I looked down at my hands. Of course, they are pure white without a trace of red blood on them. Okay. I am sleeping on the bed and fresh morning sunlight shines in through the window. That time. That first meeting with the vampire Yumizuka in the back alley. Is it still in my mind? Maybe that's why I had such a ghastly dream. Ow. My neck hurts where Yumizuka bit it. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires as well. Unexpectedly, that common phrase pops into my head. Uh-huh. Can't be. I'm overthinking this. Because we still, like, it's still weird. Because it's like, Yumizuka bit him. Twice. Like, poured blood into him. Like, twice. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. I just gotta keep going. Excusing herself, Hisui enters the room. The same figure, the same voice as always.
Good morning, Shiki-sama.
Hisui speaks politely. Since I arrived here, Hisui has brought a calm tranquility with her every morning. As I think this, the tumult of bad dreams simply fades from my head.
Shiki-sama? Is there something wrong?
No. I was just enraptured for a moment. Morning, Hisui. This morning's just like always, huh?
Yes. I'm sorry it is no better than usual.
I don't mean it like that. I just feel, since you are the same as always, today is as peaceful a morning as always. As always. Alright. With vigor, I threw myself out of bed. Throw. I'll change and go to the sitting room. You can go now.
Very well. Please excuse me.
Yeah, it's just weird, dude. Because, like, if Shiki is like a... Because there's a lot of factors. There's like, is Shiki a vampire? Does that accelerate his impulse when it comes to his connection with Roa Shiki? Like, to live, to feed on people, to live at this point, like, just to live. His thoughts have been, like, very, like, scattered. But that kind of, like, just happens to him as a result of, like, it's happened in the other routes, just as a result of, like, what his condition already. Hisui leaves and shuts the door calmly. Right, stupid thoughts aside, I should go to school. Taking charge of my thoughts, I breathe deeply. It's 10 before 7. Like yesterday, there's no hurry today, so Huh. These first two choices. Weird. I'm gonna say calm down a little. Like, let's... Like, it's 10 before 7. We have a little time to calm down. That's right. Having just had a bad dream, my chest's still a little jumpy. I can't have breakfast right away. I'll go to the sitting room in about 10 minutes.
Good morning, Shiki-san. Breakfast is already made.
Seeing my face, Kwaku-san immediately greets me with a smile. Yeah, morning. Sorry, as always. I return the greeting and glance over at the sofa. And there's Akiya, looking like she has something to complain about. Morning, Akiya. You're up early again today.
Good morning. You're up late again, Nissan.
It looks like you're completely recovered, Akiya. I'm glad. She really does seem much better, mind and body.
You were worried? It still seems like you didn't come to check on me even once.
Hold on, Akiya, I did want to come watch over you. Don't you remember ordering me not to come near you?
That's because I'm a tsundere. That was depending on the situation. I was having only a temporary fit, so you should not have really listened to what I said.
And that too. Akiya's words are unreasonable. She seems to be in a bad mood this morning, so maybe she wants to yell at me for whatever reason.
Shiki-sama, if you don't eat breakfast soon, you'll be late for school.
Crap, come to think of it, I was already running late. When I finish breakfast and return to the sitting room, Akiya is still drinking tea gracefully. Waiting for me, is that the right explanation, I wonder? Akiya, will you be taking a car to school by any chance?
Now wait a minute. To take a car to your school would be in poor taste. Even I can understand that.
I guess it was that after all. Well then, shall we go? At this time we might have to run a bit, but it can't be helped.
Nissan.
I'm saying let's go to school together. I'll show you the best route to take. Well, if you don't want to go with me, I don't really mind.
If you say so, I don't mind, but...
Then it's settled. Come on, you're ready, right? We'll be late if we don't hurry. I take Akiya's hand from the sofa and pull her up. Hisui, we won't need to be seen off. I'll be back in the afternoon today too, so take care. Look at big bro Shiki. And so we come out of the mansion, descend the slope at a run, and race onto school. Matching my speed to Akiya's, even though it takes longer, we still make it in just under 15 minutes. Right, we're here. We should just about make it to homeroom, Akiya.
Yes, we're going to make it in plenty of time, since we ran all the way.
For some reason, Akiya seems to be angry. What's wrong, Akiya? Such an angry face. No one wants to go to school sweaty. Maybe you should have come by car after all. Why not take the car, man? Like, wouldn't that make you cool, you know? Like, oh, we're getting... Also, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing.
Oh, please. Not at all. I'm angry for a much simpler reason.
Breathing heavily, shoulders heaving, Akiya glares at me. Then, did I run a little too fast?
Yes. Not a complete answer, but that is one of the reasons.
Well, perhaps it's that. Two of us running together to school, being seen and pointed at?
True. Although I was really embarrassed, I don't really care about that.
I don't get it then. Why is Akiya so angry? She's not angry because she's tired and we made it to school on time.
Never mind, I am making an issue out of it on my own. Thinking about it, you have no reason to get up early. Really, I don't know what I was hoping for.
Wow. With a sigh, Akiya hangs her head. I don't really get it, but I guess Akiya's saying she wanted to go to school more leisurely. Just, you know, spend, you know, have a talk, you know, gets just a nice walk with her Nissan and maybe get to talk a bit. He just ran all the way, now they have to say goodbye again.
I get ya. But I'm surprised. I'm a fast runner, but I wasn't able to keep up with you, Nissan. Even though you don't do any clubs, you're quite fast, aren't you?
Well, vigorous activity isn't good for my body, so I can't do clubs, but I still move around. Actually, I'm pretty athletic.
Yes, I heard from Hisui, but I wasn't expecting this. But I still would like to refuse going to school at such a pace every morning.
Passing the main gate, we come to the entrance. Here I part from Akiya. She goes to the 4th floor, and I go to my classroom on the 3rd.
Well then, Nissan, I shall go to the first-year classrooms. I shall see you after school.
What are you talking about? There's lunch break before that. I'll be waiting in the courtyard, so come quickly.
Yes. I'll be waiting.
Aw. Giving a cute little bow, she runs inside. Then, as if remembering something, Akiya stops and turns.
Nissan, this morning's race was enjoyable. But I wouldn't want to do it every day. Perhaps it's not so bad once in a while.
There you go. Her breath bouncing, Akiya disappears inside. Well, I guess she does have a cute side. How nice. Dude, oh, wait, who is talking?
Oh, how nice. The two of you get along well, don't you?
Xiao-senpai, please don't sneak up on me like that.
Yes, I'll be careful from now on.
Smiling sweetly, Senpai gazes at me happily. What is it, Senpai? If you want to say something, say it.
No, I don't think I need to say anything. You look really happy, Tono-kun.
What?
If you go into the classroom with a face like that, Inui-kun will surely tease you. Well, Tono-kun, I'll see you at lunch again.
Senpai walks indoors, laughing to herself. I pinch my cheek. Did I look that happy? Well, I guess I did. Since just seeing Akiya smile made me feel real happy inside. Oh, Xiao. 4th period ends. Lunch break comes, and the school fills with noise. Right. Akiya should be waiting in the courtyard. Since it's Akiya, I think she probably got Kawaku-san to make her lunch, but I should go buy something just in case. And there... Yo, Tono. You're late.
Indeed, you are rather late, Nissan.
For some reason, it seems that Arihiko has come to the courtyard ahead of me and was keeping Akiya company. I was wondering where you've been all morning, Arihiko. I guess you've been here. Oh, I knew if I waited here after 4th period it would be worth it. Arihiko boasts, puffing out his chest. If he's that happy, I guess I can't complain. So, Akiya, what do we do for lunch today? Did you have Kawaku-san make you a boxed lunch?
Eh? A boxed lunch? Never mind. I shouldn't have asked such a common thing. From the bread I bought, I offer her the best sandwich and a strawberry milk. Here, today's lunch. It's better than yesterday, so eat it in comfort. Alright. Akiya timidly accepts the sandwiches and strawberry milk. I wonder uneasily whether Akiya will ever get used to having lunch at our school. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, Tono, nothing for me? Well, yeah, for some reason there is. I hand him a sausage roll and a suitable drink. Not bad. Hey, what is this? Awesome pear drink. This stuff isn't even fit for animals to drink. Can't be helped, the rest were all gone already. Well, there were some cactus mixers, but that's not what you would call a drink. I guess you still had a bit of compassion, Toto. I have loads for anyone but you. This makes us even for yesterday. Though he clicks his tongue in irritation, Arihiko puts the straw into the drink pack happily. Got a napkin for you too, Akiya. What a shock. Why is Akiya making such a face? Oh, let me position. Whoa, what is it, Akiya? Is there a bug on you? It's nothing at all. I just thought Nissan and Inui-san seemed to be really close. Ha ha ha! Akiya-chan, you're giving us too much credit. Toto and I are best friends and bitter enemies, so just call us pals. Arihiko laughs happily and Akiya looks at me as if wanting to say something. Does Akiya wish it would just be her and Shiki eating together? And then let's throw in Xiao too. Oh boy. Alright, here's the in-lore reason for why Xiao's voice is changing so much. So Xiao is like, you know, she's at this school, like she's here because she suspects Shiki, and she, you know, she's trying to get Roa. So she, through her suggestion, she's trying to try out different voices, and she's using suggestion every time to try out a different voice. She hasn't quite found it yet. That's the reason. Ah, you were all here then? Boxed lunch in hand, Senpai appears. Ah, it's Xiao Senpai. Today's a jackpot, right, Tono? Sorry, Arihiko, I can't be as easily pleased as that. That's because... Oh, Jesus. That is... Whoa. Holy fuck. Dude, look at that face. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. Look at that. It might be the thumbnail. We'll see. It's because Akiya has a really scary expression right now. He's like, great, someone else. And it's a girl? May I join you all for lunch? Arihiko nods eagerly. I don't mind either, but... Whoa. No. For some reason, Akiya refuses directly. Also, she just doesn't like Xiao. So, yeah, that too. The air in the courtyard is cold. It's not going to be warm in October, but it's still quite cold. Arihiko, who until now knew only the ladylike Akiya, gapes silently. Well, as an older brother, it would be bad if I didn't respond to what Akiya just said. What are you talking about, Akiya? That was rude even for a joke. Nissan, I am not joking. I meant what I said. What are you saying? You've only just met Senpai. You've no reason to dislike her, so why? I don't like what I don't like. She and I are entirely incompatible. You feel the same, don't you? You know there's no way we can get along, don't you, Senpai? No, not at all. Certainly we seem to be incompatible types, but I think I can somehow restrain myself. Ugh. Arihiko and I pull ourselves back. Amazing. Akiya spoiling for a fight is, I was gonna say fist fight, for a fight is amazing, and Senpai's smiling face turning it aside is also amazing.
It's tense.
So, you're suggesting we merely counterbalance each other then? To sum it up, yes. My business is not with you, Akiya-san, but with Tono-kun and Inui-kun.
Sparks crackle between the two of them. It's like a face-off between a dragon and a tiger, as they used to say. At last, with the allegedly incompatible Ciel Senpai and Akiya, lunch began.
But I never knew Tono-kun had a sister almost his age. I always thought Tono-kun was an only child.
Huh? Didn't I mention that I had a younger sister before?
Yes, I heard about a little sister living alone in the Tono mansion.
What? So she already knew about Akiya? Indeed.
I did not know that Nissan's friends were like you either. When did you join this school, Ciel Senpai?
Huh? Akiya-chan, Senpai's been here for 3 years. It's a shame that she graduates this year.
Really? She doesn't seem accustomed to the school uniform.
Wow.
Yes, I really wanted to wear a uniform like Akiya-san's. Akiya-san, is that the uniform of your last school? Yes. Since the uniform here isn't to my liking, I wear the uniform from my old school.
Akiya says such an outrageous thing casually. I see. I had assumed the uniform simply hadn't been made yet, but it seems she never intended to wear our school's uniform at all.
Ah. Well, I think this one suits your level of activity well. What do you think, Tono-kun?
About what?
About Akiya-san's uniform. Which one would suit her better?
Which one suits her better, huh? We gotta pander to Akiya. I wonder. I think Akiya looks good the way she is now. Since she has such beautiful hair, I don't think bright colors would suit her. Wow, okay, you went like this. First time, isn't it? Shut up. That's just what I think. I'm saying the sailor suit suits her. The sailor... Arihiko grins at me. Ah. Damn it, Arihiko got me. Glancing over, Akiya seems to be silently looking the other way. I see, no wonder Tono has no eye for women. Because after looking at Akiya-chan every day and the girls at our school must talk.
Inui-kun. Did Ciel just punch Arihiko? I'm sorry, Inui-kun. My hand slipped.
Ciel Senpai laughs gently as he drives her elbow into Arihiko's side at a sharp angle. Oh man, you know she knows the right way to do that. Man, I have to live through this stressful situation for almost this funny. Yeah, I still want to know, like, to what extent, like, does Ciel know about Akiya and that Akiya... I mean, Akiya it could be that Akiya just, like... I don't know what's going on with my hair right now. It could just be that, she's like, we're just incompatible. I just don't like her. I don't like what I don't like. Or it could be she just is not being forthcoming with information, of course. Why would she? But it's funny to see it in, like, a school setting and Arihiko and Shiki have to deal with it. And Ciel smiling at Akiya's just, Vince, let's go meet Akiya at the first year classrooms. But just as I leave the classroom, I run into her.
Ah, Nisa. Are you going somewhere?
No, I was just on my way to get you. What about you? Are you on your way anywhere?
No. I just thought I might go home with you, Nissan, so I came here.
I see. It's lucky we didn't miss each other. Well then, let's go. Kwaku-san and Hisui are waiting.
You're right. Let's go home, Nissan.
Oh, that's right. There's a question I've been wanting to ask you, Akiya.
A question from me?
Yeah. Why did you have that dislike for Senpai? Did you know her already, by any chance? Good question.
No, I met her for the first time yesterday. My dislike for her is simply psychological, so you don't need to worry about it.
Psychological? What do you mean?
I mean, I can't control how I feel. It's the same as how you felt about father, so please don't worry about it.
Hold on, Akiya. I just disliked the old man. I didn't hate him.
I don't hate her either. I suppose I exaggerated things today. I'll reflect on it, so please look lenient.
Well, I guess it might not be a problem. Ciel Senpai often comes by at lunch, so if relations between Akiya and her are bad, it'd be a problem.
Ah. I toss my bag on the desk and sit down on the bed.
Oh. Interesting.
That's right. Since I'm always in her debt, I'll go and help Hisui out.
Hey Mom, Hisui, you look busy. What are you... Though each of them is light, a dozen of them is pretty heavy. There must be at least... I don't know, man. She's probably like... probably strong as hell. Just from what we've seen. She like, ooh, just saw like an example of her. I don't know, man. The old books.
You must not, Shiki-sama. I will take care of this, so you should go and rest in your room.
It's fine, it's fine. If I just lay around in my room, my body will go dull, so I thought I'd repay you by helping out a bit.
However...
But these are heavy, aren't they? What's Akiya thinking, making you do this kind of heavy labor?
You go on to the old man's room. I'll bring the books. You can sort them out once they're there.
Everyone should work where there'll be the most use, right?
Yes. Well then, please do, Shiki-sama.
Yeah, it's, I was trying to figure out whether, like, she just didn't want Shiki to go to his father's room, as in, like, another off-limits kind of thing. Or whether she just didn't want him to help her for her own, you know, psychological reasons.
Yes, I think it is alright if they are not locked up.
Back and forth, arranging the books by genre. What does she mean locked up? Drawer on the old man's desk. As I pull, I feel a click. She's right, it is locked. Interesting. The old man's already dead, so what is it protecting? Hisui isn't looking. There's a letter opener on his desk. Oh.